Thank you, Rabnawaz, and good afternoon, everybody. It's great to be here supporting once again this Stand Up to Racism and Unite Against Fascism event today. I think this is the third time that I've attended this event, and I come because of the work that we've done in Trafford with Unite Against Fascism and Paul, and with Stand Up to Racism Manchester, working against Stephen Yaxley-Lennon and making sure that his racist ideology does not resonate in our region, in my borough of Trafford, in all of our communities. And 3 years ago, my direct experience of Yaxley-Lennon was chasing him out of Trafford, working with Kate Green MP, working with the organisations represented today, when that man told us that he wanted to launch a book in Trafford Park. And the work that the people in this room and more widely did reduced that event from a highly priced glitz and glamour dinner to him dishing books out of the back of a van in Castlefield Bowl. That's what we can do when we work together. That's what this organisation is about, and that's what we seek to achieve, to defeat the far right at every possible opportunity. And of course, we've had the opportunity to do that more recently in the European elections. And I have to tell you, both in my own party and more widely, I think the European elections were incredibly difficult and the campaign could have been better organised. But there was one group of people, this group of people, who knew what to do against Yaxley-Lennon, who knew how to mobilise, who knew how to talk to our diverse communities, who knew how to make sure that that man not just failed to be elected, but failed even to see his deposit returned. That was this group. That was these organisations. Again, that is what we are about. And for me, a particular moment of pride, because in my borough of Trafford, I think I'm right in saying he secured the lowest share of the vote that he won anywhere in the Northwest, 1.2%. 1.2% too many, but still a great result for us nonetheless. And what was amazing to see, because of the work of Bain Labour, because of the work of local campaigners, but primarily, again, yes, to the work of Stand Up to Racism and the work of Unite Against Fascism, we secured the highest turnouts in Trafford on that day in the polling districts with the highest BAME population. So fantastic work, and thank you for what you're doing in my borough to combat racism every day. But as Anna said, it's really easy to identify people like Yaxley-Lennon and Nick Griffin. And yes, there are those who walk among us, but what worries me more at the moment, both nationally and internationally, with the rise of the far right in Europe, with Donald Trump as president, but now with Boris Johnson in a position where it looks likely that he will become our Prime Minister, it is the far right in government in this country and elsewhere that increasingly becomes a concern. And that is why we must never back off. Because I did not think it would be possible, after a Prime Minister who created the hostile environment as Home Secretary, who went after the Windrush generation, who sent out the go-home vans, I did not think it would be possible, how naive I was, that we would be in a position where we could end up with somebody more openly racist, more disgustingly outspoken, even more outrageous in the way that he will go after our diverse communities and all that we hold dear about our values in this country and in this society. And that is why we must never back off. So I'll finish by saying this. Yes, we've done well, but the battle, as others have said, is never won. So thank you for coming here today. Thank you for all you've done in Trafford and elsewhere, and keep up the good fight. Solidarity.